Hey guys, so I just wanted to come to you today with a video on my top 10 tips on how I grow out my hair and retain my length. Now these are all things that have worked for me over the years. I'm no kind of professional and I'm not, I don't have all the answers. I'm not saying that these are the only tips that you have to follow in order to get your hair a certain way or a certain length or anything like that. I'm sure there's other things out there that work, but these things are specific to me and what has worked for me and what I like doing, and it's been working okay. Now my first tip is find a good deep conditioner. Out of all the products in your regimen, I think your deep conditioner is the most important. For me at least, the deep conditioner is the most important. Without my deep conditioner, I wouldn't be able to do anything else. I wouldn't be able to shampoo. I wouldn't be able to, detangle anything. Everything else would just be, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. So this is the only product I'm actually going to show you guys in this video. I want to do a whole separate products video, but this one is just so important and amazing that I'm going to show you now. It's the Aubrey Organics, the GPB, what is it called? Balancing conditioner. I'm sure you guys have seen it. A lot of naturals use it. A lot of people use it in general, and it's really good. It makes your hair feel so soft. It's the best. It's the best deep conditioner I've used, and it's natural. What? The next tip kind of goes hand in hand with my previous one, which is deep condition before you shampoo. I'm transitioning, and the worst part about washing my hair is, just thinking about the detangling process, because detangling can take forever. But I have tried conditioning with this first and then shampooing my hair, and you would think that sounds backwards and wait, you're just gonna shampoo out all the benefits of the conditioner you just put in your hair, but it's not true. Actually, the conditioner really helps detangle your hair before the shampoo process. It helps, it makes it softer. It just try it. You gotta try it. I can't. The next tip is section. Whether you're washing your hair, styling your hair, whatever you're doing to it, I've learned from me and people who have, a kinkier, kind of tighter curl pattern or hair type, the more sections, the better, It just makes everything seem more conquerable. If you really section it out, then it makes it seem like less work. And you don't have to do everything in one day. A lot of times I'll do half of my head. I'll section my hair and do half of my head one day, and then the next day do the other half of my head, and I don't know, it works for me. I don't got all day and then some to doing my hair, The next tip is finger detangle. Now this I kind of think is not for everybody, but it is the safest way to ensure that your hair is tangle free and that you're not breaking your hair while you're detangling it. You'll be a lot more cautious with your fingers versus a comb or a brush or something, whatever you use to detangle your hair. Now this is something I've tried. I really tried to do heavy earlier into my transition, and I thought it was working for a minute, and then I noticed I have a lot of hair, and for me to finger detangle my whole head would take forever. It took forever. If you got forever in a day to spend on your hair, then go ahead and finger detangle. But some of us, we don't. I didn't want to spend that much time on my hair, so I wasn't really going through as thoroughly as I should, and I wasn't getting out all the knots. So, come wash day, my hair was so tangled, and I'd be like, I don't understand why. But it's because when I detangled the last time on wash day, I didn't really detangle that good. I was just kind of getting the major knots out and then moving on and being like, okay, that's fine. You really have to make sure you take your time and make sure you're thorough. So if finger detangling is not for you, then that brings me to my next tip, which is to limit the use of combs and brushes and tools that you do use on your hair. For me, the only thing I use now pretty much is, I might use a wide tooth comb once in a while, but I do use my tangle teaser faithfully now. I use it only on wash day when I, when I wash my hair, after I wash my hair and I'm ready to style it. And then I don't use any other kind of comb or anything throughout the rest of the week. You know, if I do twist my hair up the rest of the week, during the week, then I'm just gonna use my fingers to detangle it a little bit and, do whatever with my fingers. But I do use my tangle teaser. I know some people, it didn't really work for them, or they felt like it was doing more damage than good. And if that's the case, then I'm not recommending it. But for me, it works, and I haven't really seen any negative. What is the word I'm looking for? Whatever. I don't know. I just know that it detangles my hair really good. It gets all the tangles out, and I've never had like a comb or brush like that. If you're gonna use combs, I want to say make sure you be gentle with your hair. And that's not just when using combs. That's if you're finger detangling, if you're however you style your hair, whatever you're doing to your hair, whenever you're handling it, be gentle. It's really the key to retaining length. You have to be gentle with your hair. If you don't care about it and you just rip through it and you do whatever and you pull it back into tight ponytails that make it look like you just got Botox injection, you're gonna put unnecessary stress and tension on your hair, and it's gonna break. The next tip is to use little to no heat. Now, I am somebody who I still use heat. It's every couple months. I don't have like a set date or a set amount of months that I wait in between when I will use heat or straighten my hair or whatever. But I am cautious that, if I do use heat, I need to use a heat protectant. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to be careful. I understand that. Coming from somebody who, when I was relaxed, I did my hair every week and I straightened it and used a blow dryer and a flat iron on it every week, And now if I were to do that while I'm transitioning, that would be, oh no. I would not have this much hair on my head for sure. A lot of people stay away from heat altogether because they're so scared of heat damage. Once you get heat damage, there's not really much returning from it or recovering from it. It's just kind of like, okay, well, it's heat damage and now it needs to be cut off, or you have to grow it out, whatever. It's probably not going to curl back up. Probably not. Especially if you're transitioning, you don't want to ruin your pretty curls that are coming in or your pretty coils that are coming in, I really don't want that. So limit heat. The next tip is to make sure you tie up your hair with a satin scarf or a silk scarf, whatever, before you go to sleep. You have to keep your hair protected while you're sleeping, Silk or satin material on your head is not going to cause as much friction or breakage as opposed to like a cotton scarf, because a cotton scarf can dry out your hair, it can soak up the moisture that's in your hair, and eventually cause it to break. So yeah, you want to make sure you use a satin pillowcase or a satin scarf or whatever to protect your hair even while you're sleeping. My next tip is to tailor your regimen to fit your needs. It's kind of easy to see somebody who has hair like you want and be like, oh wow, I'm going to do exactly what she does so that my hair can look exactly like hers. But that doesn't work, Every head of hair is different. Every person is different. People like different products. People's hair reacts to different things. It's fine to listen to other people's regimens and things that other people like to do, whatever. But at the end of the day, you can pick and choose things that you like and things that you don't like. You don't have to do just because that person said it and that person has beautiful big hair that you want. I don't know anybody else who does the exact same things that I do, yet there are people with gorgeous hair, that do totally different things. Totally different things works for them. For me, I like using the tangle teaser. Some people hate using the tangle teaser. Some people think that, it gives them split ends and it pulls out their hair and whatever. Some people like to finger detangle. I can't finger detangle my whole head. So, you know, you really have to tailor that regimen, fit your needs. And my next tip is be patient. Now, I know everybody says this, but that's because it's true. You have to be patient. A lot of people fail to realize that our hair only grows on average about ½ an inch a month, which is 6 inches in a year, you know? And it doesn't seem like much when you really think about it. 6 inches, like a whole year, my hair only gonna grow 6 inches? Yeah, it takes a while, it takes a minute. Now that's just on average. Some people's hair grows a little slower than that. Some people's hair grows faster than that. But my hair, it does grow about ½ an inch a month. I measured it. For me, what helps is taking pictures along the way. Every month or every other month, I take like a picture or like a video clip. I don't know what that was. I take like a picture or like a video clip, and it's cool to look back on it and be like, oh wow, like my hair has grown a lot. The thing is, time really passed fast, and you notice that once you take pictures and everything, you're like, wow, that was 6 months ago, you know? I didn't even realize 6 months had passed that fast. You know, so taking pictures along the way is a good way to kind of be patient and be able to see your progress that you've made and look back on. You know, I hate to regurgitate info to you guys that you probably have already heard. If you watch these kind of videos, I think they all kind of say the same thing, but in different words, or, you know, spoken by a different person. But I feel like the truth is there isn't 101 things you can do, you know? Let it do its own thing. Don't mess with it too much, you know? And when you do mess with it, be gentle and be mindful of, you know, what you're doing to it. You know, keep it hydrated, keep it protected. And that's it, you know? There's no real science behind it. It's quite simple. So that's pretty much it. I have a lot of videos planned. You guys definitely have gave me some really good ideas. Thank you guys for being so kind, and stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys later.